properly
Yeah.
fixed or gotten the original compartment, you will definitely have a fault with the
All
car or the
right, I
engine.
see that you are trying to get through. I don't know why. Once we pick the call, it drop. I guess the network is not too good, but it's okay. Just keep trying. 090 7353 0004 or 090 87668888. And if you are having troubles getting across to us via the studio lines, send it to us as a text message or a WhatsApp message on 09097054450. This is the Top Gear segment of the Sunny Side Show on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, and you are hearing the voice of Holy Ray and Odidi from the Skywise Group Limited. And right now we are talking about the functions of catalyst in a car. And like Odidi rightly said, when that is not there, the first sign or signal that I will know that my car catalyst is faulty is the sound of the car. Yeah,
Definitely.
it begins to sound horrible. Man, that sound can be so annoying. So that is when I will get to know that my car, Indomie or exhaust rather,
Is
is
having some
faulty.
issues.
But what is the work of the catalyst and the exhaust? Because I see that they are always together.
What is the function of the head in the body? They are all parts of
Okay.
human. What makes you human at this part? What
Okay.
makes up this car at this sections? You
Yeah.
have the tire, you have the engine, you have the name them. So all those components makes up a good car. They all play their specific roles. Now that compartment of catalyst plays
Yeah.
its role to filter both what comes out from the engine,
Yes.
both what is to be pushed out through the exhaust, the air and all that. So it has its own role.
Okay.
We cannot neglect the fact that there is a need for a head to make the body
Okay,
complete.
but it's very important to always have the car catalyst.
Yes, please.
Okay, because but cars can as well work and function properly without the catalyst.
It cannot function properly. It can only function and still lead to a bigger problem. Car without catalyst would either start consuming fuel. Car without catalyst will either come up with an engine fault later or sooner because there will be blockages. It can't be empty. The catalyst compartment cannot be empty. It's like it's not a round ball, but it looks a little bit triangular, slicky kind of underneath the car, close to the middle or to the edge of the exhaust or close to the frontal compartment of the car underneath it. Now, this is like a throat to the body of the car. This is like a channel from
Yeah.
the engine through it that coughs out whatever is in the engine
Yeah.
and whatever it needs to let go. It could be dead from the engine. It absorbs it
Yeah.
and takes it out in the appropriate way so as not to cause an harmful pollution.
All right, there you have it. Let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, we will be wrapping up this segment. I can see that you are trying so hard to put a call across. Just keep trying. Maybe the network might be friendly. We'll be right back.
Do you want to know about cars? Everything about cars, from purchase to maintenance and even road use. Don't go too far. Listen to Top Gear on Eagles 102.3 FM every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Top Gear, let's give you a spin.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3.
All right, welcome back. This right here is the Top Gear segment of the Sunny Side Show here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Holy Ray and Odidi are on this one. Welcome back.
All right.
All right, so right now, few minutes for us to wrap up the segment. I would like us to give us an advice on what to do to keep the car catalyst healthy.
All right, on catalyst, it helps reduce fuel efficiency, also
Okay.
increase emotion, decreases engine performance to make sure it works appropriately. Warning light on the dashboard, which helps you to know that you need to check your engine. Rattling or sound exhaust sound, boo, 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 shows that your exhaust
Is
or your
bad.
catalyst is faulty. Engine stalling and exhaustion means that your engine will work so hard and you start seeing it shaking. Common causes of this catalytic issues includes one, wear and tear over time of the car. You've used the car 7 years, 8 years, you're still just managing this car. Let the car
Okay.
go and renew it. Fuel contamination. I'm sure over time there was a time we had this fuel issue being contaminated.
Yeah.
Once you drive, you see your car stop or the engine start shaking.
Yeah.
Ignition system problem. Some people just bump into the car without some seconds after igniting the car, just start the car over and over like that. That could lead to you destroying the car. Oxygen
Catalyst.
sensor malfunction. Sometimes this compartment of the car too might actually have some problem. Clog and dirty converter, overheating of the engine, poor maintenance culture of your
Okay.
car. Now, if you leave all of this unchecked, right, this will definitely damage your car, damage your engine, increase emotions, and the cost of repairing too might not be friendly with you because for a catalyst you might end up it costs a minimum of 150,000
Yeah.
unless you want them to buy, manage, and put, which is just
Which
our
is not
own
even good.
artificial way of just coming up with a catalyst format
Yes,
just to
yes.
keep you going for a while. So, in summary of it, it is expected of us to check every car we're making a purchase. Run a diagnose, you will know if there's catalyst or not. Haven't run it, see how best you can fix it before putting the car on the road. And while you do that, ensure you maintain it properly. These are ways you can actually secure your catalyst. Ensure that you tell the mechanic fixing the car that you've checked and I have catalyst in this car. If this catalyst miss, mechanic, you go pay for it.
All right, people, there you have it. And right about now, we are talking about functions of car catalyst, aka Indomie. Like I said, but why did they even call that catalyst Indomie?
If you chop Indomie, you don't know how the Indomie tastes sweet. As sweet as it is can be so harmful. So
Yeah,
it's a
so
similarity word of someone that just thought of it one day and just said, this thing be like throat to Indomie.
like
It be like
seriously,
life and death. Do you have an Indomie in your body?
I'm telling you.
That means
So the intestine and all of that, the Indomie. All right. So thank you so much for being part of the show. This right here is the Top Gear segment on the Sunny Side Show here on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. I'm sorry not to have told you to go check us out on YouTube. And of course, drop your comments right there. It might help us for next week Tuesday's segment. So keep it locked in right here. And don't forget that we have been having a conversation about the functions of catalyst, and having mentioned above that a catalyst is a converter of an essential part of a vehicle, especially the exhaust system and all of that. It also helps lower the number of toxic pollutants emitted into air by converting hazardous combustion gases into less harmful substances like vapor, water, carbon dioxide, and all of that. Let's take this one last call if this is just the one that could come true. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us on the show. What's your name?
My name is Solomon Language.
All right. Thank you, Solomon Language, for joining us on the show. You have something to add up to our conversation?
I just thought I appreciate for the work you're doing.
Thank you so much. Please say hello.
Thank you very much, sir. Good
All right.
afternoon.
Yeah, thank you so much. So there you have it. We are wrapping up today. We talked about catalyst, functions of catalyst, and Mr. Odidi right here made mention of the fact that there is need for you to always check your car when you're buying them, when you're purchasing the car. At the point of purchase, always find out if the car has a catalyst, because in the absence of the catalyst, the sound would definitely
Tell about
you will definitely know that it doesn't have, and there is need for you to have a catalyst in the car, because it helps to prevent harm or dangers from getting to your
It reduces
to
the
your
damages on
engine.
your engine.
Yes, to the engine and all of that. At some point I wanted to be a little bit naive and ask, what is the problem? Why do people always want to take the car catalyst from the car? But today, now I know that it's is a very, very essential thing, not just for the car, but it can also be used to produce some other harmful substances and all of that. So there you have it. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in right here with us, and go check us out on YouTube, Facebook, IG, X, everywhere at Eagles FM Abuja. And you know that we are always streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, just to make sure that we entertain your vision and also your audio vision. All right, so thank you. And you can check me out on Facebook at Rachel Aben, every other handle Holy Ray. That is me. I'll be right there.
Process. Do you want to make a difference in your community? Don't let your voice go on